What is up, ladies and gents, boys and girls, all you fishaholics? Coming to you today with some news. We got a lot going on right now. I'm not gonna say welcome back to another episode because it's not an episode, but we got a lot going on right now, and I'm gonna tell you guys what's going on and what's the future plans. But as of right now, my boat is down. I ended up taking it to the shop and I ended up getting it looked at, and I couldn't figure out what the problem was. I was fishing the tournament and I took off. I was boat number 39. I took off and I probably ran about a half a mile and my motor shut off on me. So, I tried to start it up like twice and it wouldn't start. But the third time, it fired back off. So I was like, okay, everything's fine. Well, I went to get on pad and I couldn't get on pad. My RPMs wouldn't get up. I couldn't get on pad. So I shut it off. I took the hood off the motor just to see if I can see anything visually. And I didn't. So I put the hood back on. I started it again, tried to get on pad again, and I couldn't. And I started hearing this tapping sound. Every time I hit my hot foot, I started hearing this tapping sound. And I thought it was the lower unit. Like the sound sounded like it was coming from within the water at the motor. So I thought something was wrong with my lower unit. So the whole time before I even brought it to the shop, I'm thinking, gear casing or something with that lower unit. Well, after a few days of getting the boat checked, come to find out, I lost compression on cylinder 6 on my engine. So as of right now, I cannot fish out of my own boat. So that's why I haven't been dropping any content like talking about. I do have content coming for you guys, but it's either going to be with D-Ray Fishing or with Mr. Tad with Crusher Gel. They're trying to help me out the best way they can, and I really appreciate that. Y'all know me and D-Ray, we've been together since high school, fishing and everything. So, we got good chemistry together. So we do plan on jumping in some tournaments and stuff that we can find, local tournaments and everything. Major League is done right now, so every time I tried to go fish a Major League tournament, I wanted to film for you guys, but it was pouring down rain in pretty much every tournament we had. Every tournament it was raining, and I didn't want to bring the camera gear out and everything like that in the rain and stuff and deal with that. I just wanted to focus on fishing and catching fish. We did not have a good season the first year of Major League. We fished Sam Rayburn 3 times, I want to say. We fished Lake of the Pines and Toledo Bend. I did not make the Toledo Bend tournament due to family issues at home, vehicle problems. Had to put vehicles in the shop and everything. So this first year basically was, I'm not going to say a test run, but it was a test run. But I mean, it was filling everything out. See how I like this Major League stuff, being it was my first year fishing Major League. I liked it. I like the camaraderie. I like meeting new people that share the same passion as me with fishing. I am looking forward to making fishing my full-time job, and I'm working towards that right now. It's kind of hard with the transition in doing that, being that I worked in the plant my whole life, and since I graduated high school, I worked in the plant since I graduated high school, and that's all I've ever done besides fishing. But I want to make fishing my full-time job, and transitioning from being in the plant and making good money to transitioning to fishing and having to find a different source of income besides working in the plant. I do like working in the plant. There's decent money and everything, but I want to get out the plant. It is very dangerous. You pretty much go to work in a ticking time bomb. You never know what can happen. But I've been there for so many years, and I really want to make fishing my job. That's my passion. That's what I love to do. Everything about me is fishing. All I talk about is fishing. Everybody in my family know all I talk about is fishing. Like, I love it, you know. And I'm working towards that right now. And in the next 5 to 7 years, me and my fiance, we were talking about moving to the Texas side of Toledo Bend and starting a guide service. You know, there's steps to doing that and everything, but Toledo Bend is my favorite lake in the country. I know they have a lot of problems with the water and the dam and everything, water levels fluctuating and stuff and rising and everything. It can never be stable. You know, they sell that stuff off, but that's my goal, and our family goal is to start a guide service on Toledo Bend. And we'll probably bounce back and forth between Toledo Bend and Sam Rayburn, you know, but I'm still going to fish Major League. I'm going to fish Texas team trial next year. We're just going to give it a go. I mean, that's the best thing I could do. So put the boat in the shop, get the boat fixed, test everything out, make sure everything is running fine, and hit these tournaments hard. Hit them hard. You know, this year here it was ups and downs. Besides boat trouble, vehicle trouble, everything like that, finding the time to actually go and fish these tournaments, dealing with my work schedule. You know, some of those guys, they're on the lake for a whole week, you know, practicing, finding fish and everything. And here I am, I will leave work Friday evening, drive to wherever the location is, get there later that night, and I fish the tournament that Saturday, and I just wing it and see what I can do. I try to do process of elimination throughout the day, but when I fish those tournaments, I also don't want to leave my co-angler hanging. You know, when I put a co-angler in the boat, I know I'm fishing for myself and I'm fishing for money, but I try to treat my co-angler as if it's me and D-Ray fishing, or me and one of my friends fishing, and, you know, I want to put my co-angler on fish too. My goal is for me to finish in the top 10 and my co-angler to finish in the top 10, if not win it. You know, a lot of guys take their co-anglers and they don't even care about them catching fish. You know, they backboat them and stuff like that. I'm not like that, man. I want everybody to catch fish. I want everybody to have fun. And, you know, we make the best day out of it. But that's how I did it, man. I left out on Friday evenings and I just showed up and fished the tournament the next day. Did process of elimination. Just try to fish the best I can that day, head down, lines in, and grind it out. Let's see, Sam Rayburn, I played, the first time I ever fished Sam Rayburn was that the first Major League tournament. And I placed 113th out of 250 boats. So, I mean, to say that was my first time being there and just figuring it out and figuring out how to run that lake, being there's so much standing timber and stuff that you have to watch out for. You know, there's a lot. There's a place on Sam Rayburn called the Black Forest, I think. And you really have to watch yourself going through there because you can take your whole motor off. You know, so I did my studying and stuff like that on YouTube and Google Maps and stuff like that. And I found videos on how to navigate Sam Rayburn. That's due to Ken Smith. So huge thanks to him. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to let you guys know where I'm at right now. We do have content coming for you guys. Me and D-Ray will be heading to Bussy Break in North Louisiana soon. And we're going to try to catch our PBs. So they have some giants in there. Major League Bass Pro Tour went there, I want to say like a year or two ago. But we're going there. We're going to try to catch our PBs. We have trips to Gunnersville. We have trips to Lake Okeechobee. We have trips to Harris Chain. We are planning on trying to meet up with Ford Fishing at some time. Ford Fishing 352 on YouTube, guys. If you go look up his channel, Ford Fishing 352. We're going to try to set a date where we can link up with him, man. You know, he's in Florida. He guides on Harris Chain. We've been trying to link up with him for a while. Him and Hood Fishing. We've been trying to link up with Hood Fishing, man. We're going to try to make some things happen. We got some big things coming for y'all. And hopefully I go ahead and get my boat right and we hit the road. We hit the road, we get on them, you know. So that's pretty much all I got for you guys, just to give you an update. But be on the lookout for that content. You got to get the line wet to catch them. Big 50 over and out.